Good morning. Needless to say, I'm feeling a little better, but I'm inspired by some negative energy. Okay. What I want to ask you guys, Sunshine Community, and all those who watch the Sunshine Community, is Sunshine Shoulders a fake, a fraud, a scammer? Because I have proof that he took a video and he posted it on his website, and statement on the website says that big man in the Philippines is dying, needs your help. Number one, I want all you people to understand that I never sent Sunshine Shoulders a request for nothing. I never asked him for nothing. I did an interview with him under false pretenses. He lied to me about the purpose of his interview. His purpose of his interview was to make you couch potatoes satisfied as sitting on the couch and letting you know that you don't have what it takes to get to the Philippines. I'm here to tell you if you got 1,000 peso, 1,000 US dollars, you can make it in the Philippines. He been there 10 years, some people say. Okay. Well, I know for sure he got two babies, three babies maybe. What I want to ask you guys is this. What's your response to this man building a house, sending a Filipino girlfriend's children to private school, and he can't even take care of his own black Filipino babies? He can't take care of his own babies, except for that one girl who's there with the girlfriend. He can't marry the girlfriend because he's already married to a Filipina back in the USA that he took back to the USA. So let me ask you, Sunshine Shoulders people, how is it that you support a man and don't lie? That's y'all's favorite phrase. Don't lie. Don't lie. 99% of y'all are Christians. And the man said he don't believe in God. And actually, if you check all his interviews and so, anybody that professes to believe in a higher power, believe in a God, he dogs them out. He treats them like crap because he don't believe in God. How is it that you as a Christian is following a man who done told you he don't believe in God? He didn't whisper it. He said it out loud like Donald Trump. He said he don't believe in God and don't say nothing else to him about no God and believing in no God. How is it that you people follow him with no hesitation? How is it that you people follow him knowing that he making babies and he ain't taking care of them? How is it that you people follow him when he claims everybody else is chasing a Filipino hole and that's all he's done since he been there? Listen to his story. Listen to his story. That's all he's ever done. Even with his girlfriend, he got busted chasing a Filipino glory hole. And you follow him faithfully and religiously as if everything come out of his mouth is spoken from the high and mighty. What's wrong with you people? What can somebody tell me what's wrong with y'all? Oh, that's right, you're Christians. You're forgiving people. You forgive. So therefore, you forgive anything and everything, and that allows you to accept the things that he's telling you. And even when he tells you blatant lies and spread false rumors about other people, other Americans, and not only other Americans, but black, like him. You see, when he tell crackhead lies, he told a crackhead lie. How many of you called him out on that crackhead lie? How many of you asked him to tell you who was this man who went to the hospital to see the big man in the Philippines? How many of you asked him who was that? How many of you asked him to verify that? How many of you asked him any questions about it? How many of you asked him how much insurance do he have? Prove it. Asked him how much savings do he have? Prove it. Prove how much savings you got for a medical emergency. How many of you asked him that? But yet, you go get on a bandwagon with a atheist, a man who done told you he don't believe in God. You go get on the bandwagon with him. And you gonna try to tell the big man in the Philippines how he need to live his life. Now, I don't tell people how to live their life. I tell people how to manipulate and maneuver and get around here in the Philippines and get out of the USA. He wants to tell people how to live their life. He wants to tell you what kind of plans you gotta have. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of plans you gotta have. I'm gonna tell you that you need to have a plan. Now, whatever plan you have, that's between you and your maker. Now, I don't tell people how to do this. Okay? You got to make your own decisions. You got to make your own choices. I've made mine. I've made some mistakes. That's why I'm here. Because of the mistakes I made, I'm here trying to help people avoid those. The mistakes with the Filipinos seems to be the most prominent that people are making thus far that is communicated with me. So that's why you see most of my content is how to avoid, you see, a Filipino that can get you in a trap. Nevertheless, there's a lot of other topics I can talk about on how to be successful here in the Philippines, how to make it here in the Philippines, how to have property in the Philippines, more than one property, how to do things here. Okay? I'm not here trying to tell you how to chase a glory hole. Because you want to know how to chase a glory hole. Follow Calvin. Follow his examples. Here's an idiot, and I'm going to say idiot. Here's an idiot who has a meet and greet and brings another woman to the meet and greet like his girlfriend wasn't going to know about it. Here's an idiot who's supposedly been in the Philippines 10 years and don't understand that Facebook is the FBI. And that there was no way he gonna bring another woman in the public with him and it was gonna get past the public. It was gonna get past the viewers. It was gonna get past the people who knew Maryland. What an idiot. No, he's not an idiot. Doing just what he told y'all not to do. He chasing that glory hole. He don't want y'all to chase it because he want to chase them all. You see, I wanna let you guys know, and I'm really insisting that I let you guys know that this dude is not a good person. He's not a good person. Okay? He's not a good person. When they say don't kick a man when he's down, let me tell you what this ninja did. At the end of the interview, I said, Calvin, how do I get out of here? He says, I'm going to show you. And he clicked and he disappeared. And I was still on the screen. The ninja didn't say, thank you for the interview, man, this, that, and the third about the interview, or man, you know, some of this. Like, didn't have privilege to see what you guys were typing. I didn't know. I just had a blank screen with him and me. That's all. He had taken all that off. I couldn't see it. Okay, that show you how downright ornery and nasty this ninja is. But here's the thing. The key to this is When you see an injustice, you got several options. You can change it with your hand, change it with your tongue, you can change it in your heart. Okay? As long as you do make an action towards changing an injustice. My effort that I put forth the last couple videos about this is my effort to change an injustice that was done to me. So, what does that mean? That means I need to put forth this effort in order for me to get the type of power and strength that I need. What type of power and strength can I get by putting forth an effort against an injustice that was done to me? What I do is I put forth an effort and energy to say that this man did me wrong. This man lied. This man scammed. This man used my illness as clickbait. And I'm asking Almighty God in heaven to take care of the situation. Now I know that fool, he don't believe in God. I do believe in God. I believe that God is the highest of all powers. And yeah, I do believe that if you commit an injustice against a righteous person, that you will pay a price for it in this life, and not only in this life, but in the next life too. And I'm asking the man who created me, you, and everything in this universe to handle this situation for me, because I want to be finished with it. I ain't got no more time for no negative energy. Negative energy will not allow you to heal. Okay? I got a comment from a man today who has experienced almost identical experience that I experienced, because he was buying his medication here in the Philippines and the medication was no good. Hey, Mr. Know-It-All, he says, well, what's a generic? Well, here's the definition of generic. Well, yeah, that's the definition of generic. Okay, that's the definition of generic. He gave the technical definition of generic. However, generic can also be a drug that does not have the same composition chemically, does not have the same composition chemically as the drug that you originally took. Why? Because it's under a different name, a different this, a different that. It's only a simulation. And therefore, the chemicals that they use may not work effectively. That was my problem. I went those months with ineffective medication, got me sick. Now, all this boogie jive about you don't have no plan, you don't have this, you don't have that, I say go sit on a hat. What I say is get up off the damn couch, man. Get off the couch, get on a plane, go some damn where. Quit sitting at home living your life through an atheist, and you supposed to be a God-fearing man. You supposed to be a Christian. The majority of you are Christians. And you following an atheist. I want you to explain that to me. You asking me for explanations about how I get sick, what was my plan, what's my plan going forward. Explain to me how you follow a man who done told you he don't believe in God, and yet you get in church every day and raise your hands and hoop and holler and shout and praise, glory, 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 hallelujah. And you follow a man 7 days a week who done told you he don't believe in God. How you believe anything come out his mouth? How you know what come out his mouth ain't from the devil? He got no guardrails because he don't believe in the higher power. He got nothing to control him from what he say and do. Look at his actions. Is his kids living in that brand new house? No. That's somebody's glory hole he chasing. That's her and her kids living in that house. And you following that ninja. You following that ninja. Look yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is the type of ninja I'm following. I'm asking for advice. And ask yourself, is you proud of that? Is you proud of what you're doing? Is you proud of getting in my comment section talking foul to me? Is you proud of that? If you is, my prayer go out for you too. Get you out my comment section. I don't need you. I believe in God. I believe in higher power. I believe in doing right, forbidding what's wrong. I believe God helps all those who help themselves. And those who can't help themselves, I believe God will help you. God says he will never leave you alone. He will never leave you alone. He says he will never leave you alone. He ain't said crap about Calvin and the Sunshine Community.